Hi everyone, it's me, Robin, and yes, my voice is still gone. And I'm freezing today, and today's November 1st here in my pink stamper land. And I am going to show you a project made with the new Winter Lace seasonal cartridge. And I'm excited. I love the holidays coming up. I love Thanksgiving. I love Christmas, New Year's. So I just don't like the cold. And we don't get a lot of snow here. We get a lot of ice, rain, and bleh, and yucky stuff. So it'll be nice to make a project with this, but I'm not looking forward to the freezing cold outside. Although it's really kind of chilly today, so I'm just kind of wearing this jacket around the house and just turning my heat on and heat up. So I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will get on to this snowflake project. Okay guys, I'm going to be cutting the snowflake at 3.5 inches. And the great thing about these seasonal cartridges is there's not a lot of buttons to choose from. It's just really easy to find them on your overlay. And the layers are on separate buttons. So I'm doing the bottom layer first, and then I'm going to do the top layer. Very super easy. And then we're going to put this together, and I'm making a 6x6 card, and it's a little bit different, but it's still kind of basic. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's get this card together. I want to show you the sizes of this. I love this paper. I got this at a local scrapbook store that I was at last weekend, and I can't even pick it up, but I love it. I love it. It's purple snowflakes, and you know, it's just opposite. It's the same piece of paper. I'm just using it like this. Okay, so this is cut at 3.5 by 3.5, and the brown layer, dark chocolate, is cut at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Now we're using an old Stampin' Up! Punch that I have that's going to kind of just, watch this, just kind of whew, out the corners here. I'm going to do that on all 4 corners. Okay. And now we can go ahead and add that paper. And I'm using brown on brown, so you can't really see that very well. It'll show up better in a minute. Okay, let me get this down here good. Okay. There we go. And now I'm going to add some fun brads on here in a minute too. What we're going to do here is take this puncher. This is a 1/16 puncher, or you can use a paper piercer, and we're just going to poke holes right here, and that's where our brads, our mini brads, are going to go. Do it as even as you can. I'm actually doing good so far. This one probably won't be so good. Yay, it worked out. Okay, now I'm going to use these brads in here. I'll show you what one looks like. See, isn't that cute? It's so cute. And you kind of can maneuver your mini brads so they're not sticking out on the ends. Okay, now I have my brads in here, and this piece of paper is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and this brown is 5 by 5. So I'm going to go ahead and add that on here too. Oops, that was kind of silly. Add that on here. Okay, now because I have the brads, I think I'm going to pop those up. So this is going to be a very kind of a high dimensional card here. I've got some dimensionals. Okay, we're going to add that right in the center of this. Okay, and we'll go ahead and add this on this is kind of a weird measurement here. It's 6 by 11. I believe that's right. 6 by 11, and then you fold it in half. So we're going to have this kind of at the top part, leave the bottom part blank. Let's go ahead and add that. And now we're going to add our snowflake. Here's the snowflake that I cut out. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Zig 2-way glue pen here. And just kind of quickly do this here for you guys. Okay, and hopefully my voice will be back tomorrow. We can only hope. By my next video, right? Okay, put that on here. And of course I'm going to pop this up, right? So everything's going to be kind of popped up on this card. It's going to be very dimensional. So when you're sending this one in the mail, you'll need to pay extra postage so they can, you know, handle it, process it by hand. Okay, let's add this on here. Okay, kind of at an angle. And now I want to add a gem in the middle. I have these mega gems. I got these at Hobby Lobby and they were like, I don't know, $16 and I used a coupon. So I got mega gems. That's a lot of gems. Now there are some that you can buy that already have the adhesive on the back and I love those too. They're very convenient. These ones, just when you need the size that you don't have on hand, they're nice to grab too. So I'm using Zip Dry paper glue by Beacon Adhesives. It was on the back for you guys. Okay, and I'm going to put this on here. Now Zip Dry dries really fast. That's why it's called Zip Dry, right? So you need to make sure that you put the lid right back on it after you put this down. Let's see, get this down here. Put our lid on it. And now we have our gem. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful gem. And now we've got one more thing to do on this card. We're going to use Early Espresso Dark Chocolate color from Stampin' Up! And we're using Winter Punnies, and we're using a snowflake is like a butterfly from above. Isn't that cute? Okay, and these are from my Pink Stamper stamps, my stamp line. Okay, and I got it on my finger. Okay. Just going to stamp this evenly. What I love about the see-through photopolymer stamps is you can decide exactly where you want to stamp it and stamp it. And ta-da! And we have our nice winter card using the new Winter Lace Seasonal Cartridge from Cricut, from Probocraft. And I hope you have a warmer day than I'm having. Bye!